Hi, my friends. This is Miss Alexander, and today we're doing an introduction into logic. In this lesson, we'll learn a new way to ask more than one question, asking questions at the same time. We're going to be doing the Boolean and Boolean logic. Let's keep going. I can ask more than one question at the same time. I can ask a question's opposite. This is our second way to interact with more than one question. We'll also learn about a way to modify existing questions with a special new block. This sounds exciting. Last time we used else if to ask two or more questions in a row, one after the other, like this example. Is it raining? If not, is it sunny? Now we'll learn about asking two questions at the same time. Here's an example. Did you see a crow or a hawk? So did you see a crow or did you see a hawk? Or did you meet Sarah and Becky? So did you meet Sarah? And did you meet Becky? Two questions at one time. We're going to use the Boolean. It's a value that can be true or false. So when something can give you a yes or no answer, we call that answer Boolean. In coding, instead of saying yes and no, we say true and false. All the questions that we ask in our if-then conditional blocks are Boolean questions. We're going to also use Boolean logic. It's combining true and false questions to get a final answer. All the blocks we'll be working with today are about combining or modifying Boolean questions blocks with question marks at the end. We call this process of combining and modifying Booleans Boolean logic. We can combine or modify questions in a few ways. These are the three new blocks we'll learn about today. And or combine two or more questions, and then not takes one question and changes it. And combines the questions, multiple questions, two or more, and checks to see if all the questions inside the block are true. For example, did you have lettuce and tomato on your sandwich? The answer is only yes if you had both lettuce and tomato on your sandwich. If you only had one or the other, or neither, the answer is no. Or also combines multiple questions, two or more. Or checks to see if any of the questions inside the block are true. For example, did you have an apple or pancakes for breakfast? The answer is yes if you just had an apple or just had pancakes. The answer is yes if you had both. The answer is no only if you didn't have either. Not takes one question and gives you the opposite answer. Yes if the answer was no, and no if the answer was yes. Asking, is the egg not broken or is the egg unbroken? It is the opposite of asking the question, is the egg broken? So let's review. And is true if all parts are true. Or is true if at least one part is true. Not gets the opposite value. Let's go try the new blocks. I'm going to finish through the slides and then we'll jump to the program. The AND block is in the gold decisions category. It is used to combine two or more questions. It will only be true when all of the individual pieces are true. Like other blocks with the modified gear, we can edit the AND block to have as many blanks as we need. This is used to ask more than two questions at a time. All of the blanks must have questions, and all of them must be true to get a final answer of true. The OR block is in the gold decisions category. It is also used to combine questions. At least one of the parts must be true for the final answer to be true. Like and. This block can also be modified to add more questions if we need them. No matter how many questions are connected with or, if even one of the answers is true, then the final answer is true. The not block is in the gold decisions category. It is used to modify a question to give the opposite answer. So let's go back. Right here, I'm going to go to coding. Okay, here we go. I'm going to select Splash. Let's make it so that if Splash turns and sees Breeze, she says something to her. Whether Splash can see Breeze depends on two things. Which way is Splash facing and which side of her is Breeze on. So we're going to add right here to every 1 second. So I'm going to go to Code Assist and grab my decisions and grab the if then. Okay. I need if then and I need the and. So I'm going to scroll down and right here I have the and. So if I am facing right, I grabbed the wrong one, you guys. I need to get the one I am facing. And we want her facing left. Oh. I'm going to go back to decisions and get less than. And Breeze's center X. So I'm going to grab the center X and we're going to make it Breeze's center X is less than my center X. And we're going to actually print, hit print, and then we need to type in so I got to click here. I see a land breeze. Now, the first question checks which way Splash is facing. The second question checks which side Breeze is on. If Splash is both facing left and Breeze is on her left, then we want to print the message. Let's check this out. That's kind of cool. Okay, this works, but only if Breeze is on the left. Let's do another one for if Splash seizes her while she's facing right. So I'm going to grab this. I'm going to go ahead and quick duplicate it because I have a feeling a lot of it's the exact same. So I'm going to change the left to right. Make sure I put it in the bottom. Breeze's center X, my center X. And then we're going to say, I see a C. Breeze. Let's run and see what happens. Okay, let's go back and see what I did. Add to every 1 second. I am facing right. Oh, I didn't change this sign. I need the greater than. Now let's try it. I see land. I see a sea. I see a land. I see a sea. That's actually kind of really cool. So we're going to do the or block. We're going to do that on Breeze. So we're going to add to every frame the if then from decisions. But we're going to grab down here and grab the or. And then it looks like I've got less than right here. It's less than 100, you guys. So I'm going to go to motion, and I'm going to say my center Y. I grabbed the wrong one, you guys. My center Y. Oh, so I'm going to bring this over here. I'm going to actually quick duplicate it and put it right here. And it's going to say my center X. So I've got to take that one out. I'm going to grab the X is greater than 700. And what are we going to do? We're going to turn me. So I'm going to come right down here where it says turn me and put negative 100 degrees. So we want to make it breeze turns if she's over the sky or the water. So the first question checks to see if she's over sky. The second question checks to see if she's in water. If either or both are true, we want to turn. So let's go look at this. Huh. That side's working. Okay. So that worked. So let's keep going and see what we have. Now let's make it so that we can hold down the space bar in order to stop Breeze from following the mouse. In other words, we want her to follow the mouse when the space bar is not held down. So I'm going to go back and add to the top of every frame. So I need the conditional. And we're going to say not. And I'm going to go to keys, and I need space key is down. And then it says move Breeze's set coordinate blocks into the new conditional. So both of these are going to go right up here. Not space key down is the same thing as saying space key is not down. We are asking the opposite of the question. Let's go run this and see what happens. Okay. That's kind of cool, you guys. Now, as you're doing this, take your time. Remember, make mistakes, learn from them, and always have fun. Remember to smile, giggle, and wiggle. I'll talk to you later. Bye.